How to create a life of happiness for yourself. Welcome to Self-Remodel. Self-Remodel is a personal growth and development channel. Self-Remodel will help to enhance your personal growth and development, thereby giving your life a good and valuable meaning. On this channel, you will see videos promoting personal growth and development, including videos focusing on self-development, success and growth mindset, self-discipline, overcoming fear, self-confidence, anxiety and stress management. If you are new here, please subscribe to our channel to get a regular dose of personal growth and development to become a better you and remodel self. Relax, have fun as you see our videos and become a better you and remodel self for good. Thank you. How to create a life of happiness for yourself is discussed in this video. Let us start with these quotes. Learn to value yourself, which means, fight for your happiness. Ayn Rand. The true secret of happiness lies in taking a genuine interest in all the details of daily life. William Morris. The secret of happiness is freedom, the secret of freedom is courage. Carrie Jones. We can't control the world. We can only, barely, control our own reactions to it. Happiness is largely a choice, not a right or entitlement. David C. Hill. Now, let us start. Every person who's ever had the fortune or misfortune of living on this planet yearned for happiness. But alas, you probably already know that not everyone's so lucky. In fact, most of us probably live unhappy lives. And that's really sad. There are countless opportunities for us to be happy, but most of us miss out on these chances. Most of us lose in the lottery of happiness. But is happiness really a lottery? Is it a random thing that only a select few get to experience? Or can we grab life by the horns and lead it in the direction we want it to take? This is what you're going to find out in this guide. A person who is faint-hearted cannot create a life of happiness, except he or she summons the courage to race against failure. It's not for people who are afraid of commitment, or those who are afraid to take action. The content of this video will serve as a guide to anyone who's brave enough to put a stop to their suffering and do the hard work of creating a life of happiness. Here are ways of creating a life of happiness for yourself. 1. Learn to love yourself. Self-love is the key to your happiness. Think about it, how many happy people do you know? And how many of them don't love themselves? You're probably saying zero right now. And you know what? You're most likely correct. No happy person in their right mind would hate themselves. Self-love is often underrated in the grand scheme of things. But without self-love, your dream of finally being happy will remain just that, a dream. It's never going to become a reality. Failing to love or even appreciate yourself will lead to self-loathing. And that's really no way to live your life. You'll constantly try to put yourself down. 2. Be comfortable in your own skin. There's something awesome about people who are comfortable in their own skins. They are fun to watch. They couldn't care less about what other people think of them. They walk and talk confidently. They know what they want out of life. When you're constantly comparing yourself to somebody else, it speaks volumes about who you are as a person. It means you're not happy with who you are and what you have. Maybe you're unhappy with the color of your skin or your height or your weight or whatever your insecurities may be. The sad thing is most of the things you're insecure about are probably outside of your control. In these instances, you've got to accept what fate has dealt you. For factors that you can control, however, feel free to go out there and follow your heart. This is how you grow, after all. But you must first learn to accept all things that you cannot change and learn to be comfortable in your own skin. 3. Don't allow people to trample on you. When you're a human doormat, you've literally got zero reasons to be happy. Who'd be happy with that kind of life anyway? If you find yourself enjoying that kind of treatment from people, then you're probably a masochist. If that's you, then you do you. But for everyone else who respects themselves, and then you must take note of this, don't let other people step on your rights and your beliefs. Don't listen to the naysayers. You've got your own life to live. If you want to be happy, you have to learn to stand up for yourself and fight for what you believe in. Don't let other people control your life, you're living it, after all, not them. 4. Have confidence in yourself. There's a reason why people say the sexiest quality an individual can possess is his or her confidence. It attracts people like moths to a flame. Confident people have this undeniable charisma and magnetism that's hard to resist. They have a different aura from the rest of us mortals. With that said, working on your confidence is going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. But when you've got your confidence levels up, so many doors open up for you. Opportunities you never thought possible is now going to be within your reach, all because of your confidence. When this happens, happiness will finally be within striking distance. All you have to do is take it, and it's yours for the taking. 5. Make yourself a priority. Putting your needs above other people is not a sign of narcissism. It just means you love yourself. If you're constantly putting others above yourself, where's that going to leave you in the long run? For instance, haven't you ever wondered why in plain safety demonstrations always show that the parents should protect themselves first before their children? It doesn't mean that parents who do this don't love their kids, it just means that securing their safety first means they'll be in a much better position to protect their kids. If something happened to the parent, the child would have a much lower probability of survival. The same thing applies to us when it comes to happiness. There's nothing wrong with making other people happy, in fact, it's a great idea. However, when it's at your expense, then it's not so good. Make yourself happy first, and you'll have a much easier time making others happy. Yes, you can even make the world a better place in your own way. You're not superhuman, after all. No matter how strong you are, you still have your own needs. Take care of yourself first, do something that makes you happy and you'll find that you'll have tons more energy after. 6. Know your true worth. A lot of people sell themselves short in many different ways. They'll accept getting the short end of the stick just because they feel like their back is against the wall and they have no other option. This might be true in some cases, but for the most part, many people simply don't know their true worth. The first thing you need to do to figure out your true worth is to assess your skills and your weaknesses. What are you good at? What things are you bad at? It sounds simple enough, but sorting out your strengths and weaknesses is going to take you some time. It's time well spent, however. Knowing your worth will help you get to places you never thought possible before. While it's true that achieving self-awareness is no walk in the park, its benefits cannot be denied. Sure, the truth may hurt that you suck at some things, or many things, for that matter, but it's a necessary pain. The upside is, of course, you'll be able to focus on what you're good at, and things you know will make you happy. With self-awareness, you no longer need to keep on doing the things you dislike. You'll stop fooling yourself. Instead, you can now focus on things you actually want to do. It's the only way you can move forward and finally achieve happiness and success. 7. Accept that some things are beyond your control. There are things you can control and then there are things you simply cannot control. It's just the way it is. If you genuinely want to be happy, you'll learn to accept those things that are beyond your control. There's no point in giving it everything you've got if you know the odds of you winning are practically nil. Why waste your time on these things anyway? Because you think attaining it is going to make you happy? Let's say it is indeed going to make you happy. But you know for a fact that getting it is impossible and there's nothing you can do about it. If you allow yourself to get bogged down by things you can't change, then you're not going to move forward. Why? You're not going to achieve your dreams. You're going to stunt your growth. You're going to get mired in a cycle of unhappiness. Is that what you want? I hope not. It would certainly be foolish on your part. You need to reframe your thoughts and work within the boundaries of what you can control. For instance, you can't control other people. But you can control how you react to them and their actions. Instead of looking at things negatively, reframe your thoughts and look for the positives. There's no point bashing your head against the wall. You're just going to end up limiting yourself some more and hurting yourself in the process. For things you can change, go out there and face the challenge. Especially if you know it's going to be life-changing. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone and do what you really want to do. It's going to bring you the happiness you've always wanted. 8. Experiment and go on new adventures. Life is an adventure. Don't get stuck doing the same things over and over again. Now, there's nothing wrong with following a routine. In fact, in many cases, having a routine is a good idea to establish some rhythm in your activities and make you more productive. However, it's nice to take a break from the familiar from time to time as well. Take a break and explore the world. Who knows? You just may find some new inspiration, get a few laughs out of it, and even make new friends along the way. Going on adventures with people you love is also a wonderful idea. It helps strengthen your bond with others and generally makes everyone feel better about themselves and their relationships with other people. Humans are social creatures. We crave companionship. Life without human interaction is unimaginable and can drive most of us to the brink of insanity. Exploring new things with others help us enjoy these adventures even more. If you've got a pal who enjoys going on treks, long walks, swimming, camping, hiking, etc., then why don't you try asking them to join you on your upcoming trip? If you don't have anyone to go with, that's okay. Plenty of people go on solo adventures and don't regret it for a minute. What's important is you're creating new experiences and new memories. These will fuel you as you go back to your day-to-day routine. Whenever you feel down, you'll have more happy memories to reflect and look back on. Take pictures and videos whenever you can. These not only serve as proof you went on an awesome adventure, but they can also serve as an inspiration to others who are feeling stuck in their boring lives. Here's a tip: when you find life has come to a standstill and you feel like nothing's worth appreciating anymore, get out of your adult shell and experience life through the eyes of a child. Children appreciate every little thing. Everything's an adventure. They see something nice, and they go ooh and in wonder and appreciate. Tiny things make little kids laugh out loud, but when you're all grown up, you become jaded and unhappy. Try setting aside your adult worries and responsibilities for a moment, and look around you from the perspective of a child. You'll see things in a different light. You'll realize even the simplest things can give you a lot of pleasure. Conclusion: 8 tips to create a life of happiness for yourself has been discussed in this video. Happiness and joy don't have to be fleeting. With a bit of work and effort on your part, you can create a life of happiness. Try to develop a thicker skin so that all the negativity in this world isn't going to affect you. The clock's ticking, make the most of you have and live a happy and fulfilling life. Please post your comments below in the comments section. Hope this video is useful and beneficial to you. Then give it a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. If you are new here, please subscribe to our channel so you can be notified when we upload new videos. Thank you for watching.